So we are in volume 3 of the critical soft skills for business acceleration. And today we are looking at DigiSoft, meaning we're going to look at digital skills you need to have, which are not digital hard skills, but they're digital soft skills. I'm not talking about digital hard skills like coding and all of those hard things, but I'm talking about some digital skills that are critical. They are not hard, but you just need to have an open mind to understand them, and of course, and some other soft skills. And of course, we have had incredible feedback from the skill set in volume 1, the skill set in volume 2, and now let us look at the various skill sets in volume 3. So we are looking starting with time management. Time management. There is no way that you can talk about soft skills without the skill of time management. It is critical, and any business person who cannot seriously manage time, that business person has a very big problem. Time is a very challenging asset because it is one of those most important things in life that money cannot buy. Yesterday is gone and it is gone. If you messed up yesterday, if you spent time yesterday doing the wrong things, doing the wrong activities, or whining and complaining and time is passing, you have lost it. There is nothing you can do to buy back yesterday. There is nothing you can do to buy back the time that you lost yesterday doing things that have no meaning in your life. That is why time is very critical for any successful person. In business too, knowing how to manage time to be on time with certain things is important. Delivering documents on time, delivering assets on time, attending meetings on time and all of that, these things are very critical in the business ecosystem. So as a business person, as an entrepreneur, as a corporate executive, one sign that you are mature is the sign of punctuality. It is how well you lead yourself to get time, to manage your time the right way, and most importantly, managing your time to focus on core activities. Many of us are so scattered. We are so disorganized. There is nothing, we are always rushing. We are always rushing in our life. You're always rushing late to church. You're always rushing late to a meeting. You're always rushing late for anything in your life. You're always catching up. Some of you need to repent after this. If you are here like that, just confess and repent. All your friends know that you will be the one to come late. We have a friend like that now. Say, oh, I want to do something. Well, everybody knows that this guy will show up late. Everybody will be there on time, but this guy will always show up late. Always show up late. And that's a very big challenge, because when you meet certain people in certain settings, you can annoy them because you disrespected them by coming late. You disrespected them by sending a document late. Like if you work, like for me, for example, time is very important for me in the workplace. So when you don't submit what I expect of you on time, I can quickly start having, there are two things I quickly have problem with somebody in the work when we're working together: consistency and time management. Punctuality, very important. One of the things I had to learn that is important was that I need to learn that People can go through challenges that can make them to be late. I never used to know that. I was that kind of person that if it's raining, I will show up. I prefer to come late than not than to be late, for example. So, but then, like in the workplace, I still expect you to come on time. And if you come late, I need a very concrete explanation. Very concrete explanation. And if you give an explanation and not concrete, I will tell you there and there, that is not worth it for you to come late. It's not worth it at all. You came late. There are three things that you need to consider as an executive or a business person or as an entrepreneur when it comes to managing your time. Number one, learn to prioritize your activities. This is the first element under time management. Learn to prioritize your activities. Prioritize activities, very important. Like somebody always say, you don't really manage time, you only manage your activities. You cannot tell the clock to stop ticking. Like you stop the clock on your own, at your end, mine will keep ticking. So the best way to really manage time is for you to manage your activities. It's for you to learn how to prioritize your activities. That's why if you face a day like this new day we have right now, and you don't have a to-do list, you don't have a priority list, you don't have a list of things you want to do and time allocated for those things, that's already the first sign that you will not manage your time well today. That is already the first sign. Like you have not broken your day into slots. And each slot has a priority task. You're already going to fail in managing your time for today. So do you have a priority list for today? Number two, learn to delegate. Learn to delegate. This goes especially for entrepreneurs, managers, and executives. You need to be good at delegating if you already have people working for you. You already have team members. Be very good at delegation so that you as the executive or you as the departmental manager or whoever you are, you can focus on core priorities. Many people get to be bad at managing time because they are doing things and they're trying to do everything, and some which are not urgent and they are not important. They're trying to do it at the same time and all of that. So they end up rushing late for very important activities. So break it out and know what to delegate and what you can focus on. The third element when it comes to time management is learn to say no. Learn to say no. Many of us have issues with managing our time because we don't know how to say no. You say yes to everything. You accept everything that you can do it. Friends call you, yes, I'm coming. Meanwhile, you have something important to do in the next 5 minutes. They just say yes. Since you don't know how to say no, you just say yes and you go. You now go and waste time there, and then you come back and you are angry at yourself again. Why did I even go to that place? If it is one thing that's really helped me when it comes to time management and focus on core activities is I'm very good at saying no. Even sometimes when it involves money, you're gonna pay me, I say no, I cannot do it because I already have a priority list. You don't just sit and you call a meeting when it was not planned, except it's very urgent, important meeting. You will not see me there. I say no, I cannot attend. Attend and give me the feedback. So if you need to be good at saying no so you can focus on your priority list, especially things that are not important and not urgent. Because in every life, there are things that are important and urgent. That's the only thing that can disrupt my to-do list for the day. If that thing is not important and not urgent, I am not saying yes to it. There are things that are important and urgent. There are things that are important but not urgent. There are things that are not urgent and not important. So you need to know where all of these things fall. When anything comes to me in a day, I look at, okay, is this urgent and important? If not, it can wait. Is it important but it's not urgent? Okay, it can wait and fall on another day, on another to-do list, another day. So learn to manage time. Learn to say no. Don't do everything. Stop saying yes to anything because you think you're going to get money from it. That's a very bad decision-making system. Learn to delegate. Learn to prioritize. This is very important for you to understand. And one thing about time management also in recent times is knowing how to use technology to gain more time. Knowing how to use technology to manage your time very well, or to manage your activities efficiently so you can gain more time. For example, here's what I do. We can be the same time in Douala and there's no need of meeting. Let's do a Zoom call. Why should I go get stuck in traffic for 30 minutes wasting time because I'm coming to meet you, or you're wasting your time to come and meet me? It's not necessary. Let's do a Zoom call and talk about it. So when somebody says they want to meet me, they first like to ask the step, why do you want us to meet? If it's something we can talk on phone, let's talk about it. Something we can talk on the Zoom call and do the activities, we do it on Zoom call. Why should I be stuck in traffic or traveling hours going to Yaoundé when it's something we can handle online? Another thing is using technology to do activities or to automate activities. For example, many of my posts are online, they are done by a software. I create a few minutes within the day, I prepare my content, I go put on that software, and I put the time that it's gonna post. And it posts the thing on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. I'm not even there. I'm even doing my activities somewhere. And some people, you are there every day trying to post like me, I will try to compete to post like I'm post. You don't know that I'm using a software to post. You're wasting your time to be there all the time to post while technology is working for me. So how can you use technology to gain more time so that you can focus on important activities? In all of this, what I'm saying is repent from mismanaging your time. And one thing about time also is that is important, that has worked for me, is have personal principles when it comes to your time. Have personal time principles. Let me give you examples of mine. I have two primary time principles. When it comes to church, for example, I always say, if I'm going to church, any church, whatever, to teach, to speak, to train, to worship, whatever I'm going to do, I am not permitted to go late. God is too big to wait for me. That is my philosophy. So the principle says I need to be in church 30 minutes before time, except it's really beyond my hands. And the truth is, the way I go to church, if 10 minutes passes by, I'm not in church, definitely I'm not gonna come. Because I'm very good at creating time for that, if it is time for church. Same for meetings. All meetings, my principle says I should be 25 minutes before time, before the meeting starts. Same for speaking engagements. If it's out of town, I'm in that town a day before to avoid issues that I cannot control. If I'm in the same town, I'll be around the venue 1 hour before the event start time. So when you have principles that bind you like that, when you're also scheduling your day, you practically know what to sort out, how to prioritize your time and allocate your activities to the time you have available. So after this, stop rushing up and down unnecessarily without being intentional about your time. You're losing one of the most important assets. Doing the wrong things probably that will not help you to grow. Okay, let's look at the second set of skills under volume 3, which we're focusing on basic and relevant digital skills. Basic and relevant digital skills. Now, I'm going to focus here mostly on the educating part of it. We're not going to do a lot of practicals. And what I'll tell you is take down the points as much as you can and go practice it. Like the things I'm going to teach you, nobody taught me. I learned them on my own. I learned them what they call self-taught, right? But now I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you the information and the knowledge which you need to use and go try to practice and do your best. So I have enumerated certain digital skills which I believe they are critical for any business person. They are critical for entrepreneurs to master if they must accelerate business results. And also, there's no, if anybody talks about being an entrepreneur, being a skill, an executive in this dispensation, and you don't know certain digital skills, you are doing yourself a big disservice, and you should actually accept my condolences because you have a very big problem. You have a very big spiritual problem. If there are certain basic skills that you don't know how to do them well, you need to wake up and take serious actions when it concerns all of these things. So we are looking at skill number 1 under basic and relevant digital skills. Let us start with social media marketing. Social media marketing. It is one of those critical skills that every entrepreneur must understand how to practice, must understand how to use to grow their business. Social media marketing. Basically, this is how you can use various social media platforms to promote whatever you're selling. You use it to promote whatever you're selling. So you're using Facebook, you're using Instagram, you're using TikTok, all of these platforms to build brand, to build your brand, to promote your brand. It could be just like having a timeline on how you make posts on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and you have a way of using flyers and using content to talk about your product. That is digital marketing. That is social media marketing, sorry. Digital marketing is a bigger version of social media marketing, and they are not the same thing. So if you are here and you create a lot of posts, you create very good content and share good products on your timeline, on your WhatsApp status, on TikTok and all of that, that is you doing social media marketing or the basics of social media marketing. Now, you can take it a step further where you now do paid posts on Facebook. You now get to do paid posts on Facebook, and people can pay you. You can pay Facebook to, to advertise for you and all of that. So let me see. Okay, see this social media marketing. This is Shutterstock. You see, it's indicating here sponsored. You see that? Sponsored. So this is social media marketing. So you need to know how to do a paid post, and you can only do a paid post if you run a Facebook page. You don't do a paid post when you run on your typical account. You need to do it here. You see, so you can make a post. You can make a post like this. You see, it's indicate. You see, this is indicating here that you can boost the post to, you see, get more people to see and engage with your post, right? So you can click here and this is going to appear. It's very simple. You just need to read the instructions and know what you want to do. And one important thing about social media marketing is be good at targeting people. Be very good at targeting people, which is very important. People you choose through targeting, right? That's the audience. Who should see your ad? Very important. So you can see, you can choose the age group and where they live. You see, you come here and you do your targeting. You come here, you do your targeting. You can choose that only women should see. Let's say you're selling a wig, for example. You can choose only women to see. You can choose that only people from 30 years and above should see the stuff. You can choose the location. For example, you can come here and you choose, targeting is very important in social media marketing. So you can choose cities. For example, you can choose cities where you think that you want to sell and it drops down, you select it. You can choose, instead of just saying Cameroon, I always prefer you write the cities. You see, write the city. So it's only going to show here in this circle. That's how it's going to do. So somebody in Yaoundé will not see it at all. And they're going to show you estimated, as they're choosing, they're going to show you the estimated number of people. So it means that you're going to reach 3 million to 4 million people. Of course, if you pay more money. So the more money you pay, you know, so you can take save. And you can select all of these, select, choose people who like your page or people who like your page and their friends. So this one is always preferable so that it can go beyond your friends of all of that. You choose the time, you choose the duration you want it to run. And as you're choosing, you can choose your budget. With as low as 5,000 francs, with as low as 10,000 francs, you can do a paid post on Facebook. All of that, you can increase the budget. And the more you increase the money, the more they reach, you see, I see the reach engagement. Let's take it to $100, which is around 50,000 francs. So with 50,000 francs, you can reach 10 to 30,000 people. Actually, it can be more than 30,000 people because I did one time and it was 30,000 people or so. You see, you do that and tax and all of that, you pay $119, you see, and you're good to go. So this is how you can do a paid post for your social media. And this is something, these are things that you can do on your own. You're not waiting to pay somebody, you're not struggling and all of that unnecessarily. Again, one critical thing about teaching yourself to learn some of these things is for you to know how to use how to on YouTube. For example, if you are lost anywhere, how to do a paid post on Facebook. You see, you're going to see all these that you can watch. Create a Facebook sponsored post or Facebook suggested post. You see, so you come here, you watch the video, 8 minutes video, you learn a step-by-step process how to do that so that you are stuck, you know how to do it. So you're going to see many of them. You choose one and you watch it and you'll be good. You see, how to make money with Facebook posts in 2022. You don't know how to do this, come and watch it. Get paid to post on social media up to $1,000 per post, 500,000 francs a post roughly. Just open, learn, understand how some of these things get to work. You see how to promote your business on Facebook. You see, you can open these things and you watch. So you see some of these how-tos. This is the code to break certain things on some things you're ignorant about on social media. Okay, so that is social media marketing basics. But then when you start doing it, you expose yourself into it and you become better. The second thing about Facebook or about skills is you need to know how to do what they call community management. It's a skill. That's the second skill we're talking about, or what they call social media management, or what they call community management. So it's a skill that every business person must have. It's a skill that every entrepreneur must have. Community management. So community management involves mostly how you manage the messages you receive in your community or on your page, how you manage comments when you make a paid post. So this is another paid post, you see, sponsored paid post. So now, when you do a paid post like this, two things are bound to happen. Number one, customers will inbox you to ask questions. How you respond to those customers, the kind of content you use to respond to those customers is what is called community management. Customers are going to comment, that is two. Customers are going to comment, you see, you have a UK warehouse question. You now see the community manager of this company is there with content already. He said, hello, the person, thanks for your inquiry. We don't have a UK warehouse. And one thing about community management is that it is customer service. It should be very professional. Very, very professional. There are some of you run businesses and you don't, you are doing sales, but you don't reply comments. Then it means you are not a good social media manager for your business. So a social media manager, primarily you respond to messages in the company's Facebook page or product Facebook page, and you respond to comments when people are asking. So if you go under this post, I want to say that every comment has been responded. And you'll see that there's unique context, unique response for all the comments. You see, there's unique response and done in order. If you can check, you can view, you're going to see. You see, do you have stock products or drop shipping? You see, it fully depends on your needs and all of that. Everything, there's no stupid question. And for you to be effective at this, you need to have prepared content. When you're doing a paid post like this, anticipate questions that customers may ask and prepare the content and keep somewhere. When somebody reaches out to you, you just copy, edit a few things, add their names, whatever, you comment. So you react to more people and convert them, because all these comments are potential leads. So how you respond to them will determine whether you're making money or not. Awesome. And it's the same thing that you can, it's the same way you can do on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the same thing where you can come, you see, this is social media marketing. This is a company posting and all of that. I'm sure if you go under this post, you'll see them replying. Same for Twitter, same for Instagram. It's just the same thing, just different platforms. And same for YouTube. People get to leave comments on YouTube. People get to leave comments on YouTube, you see? As they're leaving comments, people are doing their best to, the owner of the YouTube page is doing his or her best to respond to as many as possible so he can convert them to customers. So anywhere people can react, you need to be there with the right information, structured information to actually serve them. Yes, if you have picked up something so far, indicate in the chat box, let me see who is learning something. Who is learning something? Awesome. Good, good. All right, let's proceed with the third skill on basic relevant digital skills that you all must learn to become better. The next one is what you call building and managing communities, building and managing online communities. This is one of the most powerful skills in business, building and managing online communities. Oh, I love to be charged. All right, building and managing online communities. This is one of the most important skills in business at the moment, knowing how to build and manage online communities. For example, our PPA group on WhatsApp is an online community. So other WhatsApp groups that we have, other Telegram groups that we have, they are online communities. So building it is a skill also. How to attract people, adding people, creating content, putting the WhatsApp link for people to join and be in the group and all of that. It is part of building online communities. Now, online communities are important because they help you. They help you to have a ready market. There are two types of online marketers. People who create a product, then they struggle to look for who to buy, and people who create a product and there's a ready community to buy already. Like this one of our Facebook communities, 2,500 people. So there's a way that we manage it and all of that. You see, there are posts that we make in the community, people follow and all of that. So like for example, when I want to launch a book, I want to launch a new course and all of that, I know that I'm going to make sales in a few hours because if I just post just on PPA and our other 20 something WhatsApp communities and Telegram and Facebook and all of that, that's the ready market always ready to consume my products or services. Before I am even struggling to share outside of that to get more external customers. There are sometimes some trainings that we want to do when we share only in our communities. It is sign up only in the communities that we have before a third party is even seeing it. Some of you are in businesses that you need online communities. You need to build these online communities so that you keep educating and engaging the customers of what you already have. So learning how to build WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, Instagram groups, Telegram groups, LinkedIn groups, and all of these, where you can bring people together in a structured manner and engage them, give them the right content, work with them the right way. It is a very good skill right now in business because it will enable you to always have a ready market of people who are willing to consume your product, who are willing to know what you're doing and what you are not doing. So from today, be intentional at creating online communities and managing them efficiently in a way that can lead to more sales or build a stronger brand for your business. The next skill that every business person should know when it comes to basic relevant skills, digital skills, is search engine optimization, what is popularly known as SEO. SEO. Search engine optimization is a skill that builds your presence on Google or on search engines. It means you optimize your presence on the internet. For example, if they type your name on Google, how would they see? So this is my name on Google. Whatever appears on all of this is what is part of search engine optimization. It is how my name or the works I do have been optimized on Google. Now, let us type, who wants us to test his or her own name and see? Anybody? Or the name of your business or your business name. Comment in the chat box. Comment your name or your business name in the chat box. Let us focus mostly on business, on the business name. Focus on business name. Let us see. So I'll take the few ones that are available. Now let me take let's write cost dev group and see. Now, how well the business is structured is very important. And this is one of the most important things on search engine optimization, especially on Google, is making sure that somebody can see your business. You see, somebody can see your business like this. Location, website, all of that, pictures of the place, etc. Very important. And then, of course, what appears here, this search engine optimization. This is not happening by chance. When you see other websites, you see your name everywhere on the internet, it's not by chance. It has been done intentionally. This has been achieved intentionally. You see? All right. So many people have dropped theirs. Let me go to the first people that dropped. I'm looking for business names. Golden Arabo. Let us see. Golden Arabo is based in Limbe from this, you see. Okay. So you see here on the, is this our website? Is this our website like this? Dennis. Dennis, is this your website?
Yes, doctor, it's my website.
Okay, so you see that Google is only showing your website, and then these are your videos surely. No, this is here.
It's at home.
Sorry?
Can get more information at going to home.
No, I'm not talking about that. I don't need to go to your website now to see. I'm talking about general information about you that Google has given. So it means that Google only has information about you on your own website. Apart from that, you are nowhere else on Google. So it means your search engine is very weak. It means you basically don't have a search engine. Let me show you the difference. Maybe you are not getting me. Cost Dev Group. So you see, when you open Cost Dev Group, you see the whole page is practically Cost Dev Group. You see, this is what I'm talking about, search engine optimization. If you open yours, you see yours is only here. Apart from that, nothing else.
That's true.
This now also affects, because one proof of search engine optimization is if somebody is searching something around that field in that location, they should see you. That's the strength of your, like for example, if you are searching for corporate trainers in Cameroon, by chance or another, you come across my name or you come across Cost Dev Group name somewhere on the internet. That's the strength of search engine optimization. So it's the same. Let us look at another Akem photography. Okay, so this is good. And how you use, you see, his is showing, the website has shown, Instagram has shown, Facebook has shown, unlike Dennis' page, only his website was showing. So it means that your social media game is not very good. So you need to work on your social media contributes. Your social media contributes to the strength of your search engine presence. So it means that Akem Photography, they are very good at updating their Instagram handles, Facebook handles, and all of that. and they are on some few sites, you see Pinterest, etc. So it helps a lot. LinkedIn, it's a few mentions are there, and yeah. So you see, let's see. You go to page 2. You see anything about Akem photography? Okay, good. And now this is one way. Now, how do you build your search engine optimization? Let me talk about that now. How to build your search engine optimization. Number one, it is about the quality of content that you create on your website. The quality of content that you create on your website. What I mean quality of content, it means you're not just writing anything, but the way the content is structured, the English, the grammar, all of that, and the wording, the words, because you need to make sure that the content has keywords. Let's say a white man is in Cameroon and is looking for a photographer. What they'll go on Google and do is photographer in Douala. Those are keywords. You see, Google will only give him studios. You see, they're already bringing out studios in Douala. And these guys are showing because they have worked on their search engine optimization. They have positioned themselves on the internet in a way that if you search anything about photography and Douala, if these two words are in the same sentence, you will see them. It's intentionally done. It's not by error, not by chance. You feed the internet with that kind of information. That's why I talk about you need to know how to create quality content on your social media handles and on your website. It is hard to talk about search engine optimization when you don't have a website for your business. You see, the next way to improve search engine optimization, as I said, keywords. There's something on the internet called keywords. Every industry has keywords. Like if you're in Douala, if you're creating any content around photography or the work that you do, always make sure that Douala and the keywords, like for example, Douala and photography or Douala and photographer, they are in your content. Because you try to anticipate how will humans like to search. Or you can come on Google itself and Google will suggest to you what people are looking for. You come here, you type photography, and you see what people are typing. This other information, this is what people are looking for on the internet. You type photographer, you see people are looking for photographer in Douala, photographers near me. So if somebody's in Douala, what they write is they come and type photographer near me. So Google is going to use their location. Google is giving me these guys because they are picking up my address that I'm in, you see, Bonaberry. So internet has gone so far, they have advanced a lot. So they're going to give me guys photography studios in Bonaberry. And if you have not also added your business on Google in a way that Google can pick your locations, this is not going to work also. It's not going to work. Because if ConsDev Group can appear like this, sometimes if you search for consultant, you see it's indicating consultant in Douala. So if you search consultant in Douala, Facebook is going to, as you search through the information, Google is going to suggest us the work that we do and all of that, and you can quickly call us, etc. So these are things you need to intentionally work on. And as I said, creating quality content and posting on your website is important. Making sure keywords are in the content you create on social media and your website. Number 3 is featuring on other platforms. This is where you can pay a blogger to blog about you, to profile you. Or when you are good, a blog like this is an online magazine. You see, Startup Interview, Javnyuy, Joybert. They are the one who reached out to me to profile me. So when they profile me also, it's an advantage to me. It builds my online presence. Like what we are doing right now, we are doing a lot of profiling with many MBA students and all of that. Many people don't know the importance of that. It's a gift for you to be profiled on another platform. It builds your online presence. So all of this, you're going to see that we are on different websites. You see, it's intentionally done. That's how you improve your search engine presence. So every business person. And these are things done by me, not by, I did not pay somebody to do. So if you're in business, you need to know how to do some of these things. Again, come back to Mother Google, how to improve my SEO. For example, you see, search engine optimization tips to improve organic traffic in under 15 minutes. You can also watch, you can learn some stuff, and it's going to help you a lot. You can pick out etc, and you're going to learn a lot of stuff. Get your online store rank in search engine optimizations. Pick out and watch a few that you can watch and learn one or two things. They are going to work with you, and you are good. So be good at search engine optimization. All right. So if they write their name on Facebook, what would they see? On social media, what would they see? Some people, you have now seen that your business is very far from the internet, and that's why you are not making money, or you're not getting surprising customers. You know, social media, online can give you surprising customers. Somebody just calls you from nowhere. Oh, I saw your number on the internet, and you make money from them. Okay, the next skill I want us to look at on Digisoft is on how to use Google Suits. How to use Google Suits. When you have a Gmail account, you automatically have access to certain Google products that are very important in your business. Google Suits. So this is where you see Google Suits. Mine is already showing because my Google account is always signed in, sits in my laptop. So here you come here, you click here, you're going to see Google Suits, all the Google products. So a good business person should know how to use Google Suite. So Google Suite include things like business profile. So you come here on the business profile, like you guys are seeing when I search this, you see it appears here. This appears, it's not by error. We had to put it there. So you need to, this can help you. What can help you? Come here to Google Suite, business profile, you come here, you're gonna see it. And you can create an account, create a Google business profile. It's important to have one. See, like this example they're giving you. You sign in. So once you do, all I need to do is sign in. And then I can edit mine if I want to edit and so on. And I can work on it and it becomes better. You see? So that's what you have access to as far as Google Suite is concerned. You come here, you have access to maps. We know how to use maps now. Maps, you can search things, you can go somewhere, etc. Play Store, where you download your apps. News, where you can follow the hot business news for the day or for the period. You're going to see some 15 hours, 2 hours ago, and all of that. So you can come to news and you quickly see urgent news, some important information that are quickly, you can tailor it down to your local news. You see, local news, it tries, nobody's blogging about Bonaberry. So if there was an online magazine called Bonaberry News, it will appear here. You want to focus on US news, you want to focus on COVID-19 news, you want to focus on news on technology. I mostly read news about new technology. And you see, just 5 hours ago. So the latest things happening in technology, you quickly get to know it here. And remember, one of the skills we spoke about were trends. A businessman should be able to identify and track trends. So you can track trends from here. You come to business news, what is happening across companies across the world. Netflix, Tesla of Elon Musk, Ford, the car maker in the US, Jim Cramer, all of these, you see, you get to read all of these things that they are happening across different global companies in the world. It's a skill, because as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you need to learn how to do this. All right, we're still on the skill of using Google Suite. So you come here, you of course, Gmail, you guys know Gmail, check your mail, reply mails, and so on. Google Meet, this is where you can have online meetings. It's like Zoom. It's the Zoom version for Google, for example. It's their own, and it's free, unlike Zoom, which is time if it's free and all of that. but Google is free. Google Meet is free all times. You don't need to pay anything per se to use it and all of that. So you can start a new meeting, create a meeting for later. You can start instant meeting. As you click here, you just start the meeting, you copy the link and you share to everybody and they join. Google has its own advantages and disadvantages. I prefer Zoom for its own advantages that it has over Google Meet, all of that, you see. So, and this is free. You come here again, we're still on Google Suite, need to know how to use this contacts. Now, this is where, if this is the age I always laugh, if anybody tells me that they lost a number because you lost somebody's phone, you lost your phone, that's very stupid. We have passed the age of you losing numbers because you lost your phone. So all the contacts, you save them here. Like, that's why when you're saving a new contact on your phone, please always select email and make sure your email is signed on your phone. Immediately you select, like if I change my phone now, for example, it's synced already to my Google, to my Gmail and Google account. If I change my phone now, immediately I sign in my Gmail account into a new phone, all the contacts automatically transfer, WhatsApp transfer, everything is fine. Nothing, I lose nobody's contact. But if you're saving your contacts on SIM cards, on the phone itself, when the phone is missing, the SIM card is missing, you've lost all the contacts. So it's part of what you benefit of Google Suite. Drive. Drive is Google Drive, online drive, like an online flash drive, for example. So this is where you can keep private information about every other thing. So I want to check all of that. So on your drive, you keep all the private information about different things. And when you create a drive, you get to have, how do they call it? You get to have different stuff or space. You have like 15 gig where you can store important information on the information is power, right? There are some things I should not lose. So if you see here, you see on Drive, you're going to see, at least my Drive, for example, I have some pictures, personal and professional documents, all of that. So like if you put me anywhere without my laptop, everything, like if I have my internet, I will have information. As I always say, what makes a company are the documents. For example, if you put me anywhere with my brain, put me anywhere, I pick COSDEV group documents, I get to work. You see, I speak Cerebral Africa files, I get to work. I pick my courses, I get to work. I pick some family information, they are here, like information about my daughter, birth certificates and all of that. Some of them are there. COSDEV group staff, I have to know the information here and all of that. So important information, you keep it here, since you cannot many things. So you scroll down, you're going to see a lot of stuff that I have kept on the drive. So you see, I've used almost 10 gig of the 15 gig free drive. So when you use the 15 gig and it's over, you can buy 100 gig or one terabyte, whatever, and you have more space. So avoid that thing of, oh, I lost my phone, I lost my laptop, all of this, and you're stranded because of information. That is ignorance that is killing you. If you steal my laptop now, all you're going to steal the laptop, all you're going to take away is what? Maybe music that is internet, all of that. I can get it on the internet. So I'm really stealing nothing from me. I'm okay. I will not be crying that I've stolen something from me. If I have all my recent information backed up here, it is totally safe for me. Many of you need to do that. When you have a Gmail account, that thing is free. You have 15 gig free, and you will hardly use that. Then the next skill, that digital skill that you need to know under Google Suite is, let me see. We come here again. What did I show you again? Calendar, of course. Calendar is very important. Very, very important. So if you come, you see this, immediately you click, calendar is fixed. You see, calendar is fixed and so on and so forth. So you see, calendar is done for today. You can see It can show calendar for the month, calendar for the year, and all of that. You see, I use my calendar a lot. So if I take for, let's say the month, etc., you can see my April, this is how my March was, this is how my February was, very busy, but everything, I plan everything. For example, I don't want to show you the next month, so it's not this based on where you see me. You see, right, 2021. You see, if I go right 2019, you see that every day of my life is programmed and with alarm clocks. So when I say I'm dedicating 2 hours to do whatever, it is on my calendar. When that time reaches, the alarm clock rings and I know I need to move to the next task, for example. So calendar is free. So you use it to prioritize your day, right? And a good businessman, stop forgetting meetings. How can you claim you're a serious businessman and say, yeah, I forgot the meeting? Are you serious? You need some serious prayers. Okay, so there are many of those. As I said, you need to know how to use Google Suite. So we have Google Translate, of course, photos, Duo, finance, this thing, just explore them. Documents like Microsoft Doc, Excel, all of that. If I open, you see my private documents here, books, Blogger, Hangout, Keep, all of these things. See, many of them free. Google Forms, you can create Google Forms for free and all of that. Google Travel, it helps to plan your trips and so on. Here you quickly see, let me see, you can come here, it can suggest hotels for you. It can suggest a previous flight. You can see my previous flight, upcoming flight, hotels where I've slept, etc. and so on and so forth. So is all of this. It suggests flight cost and all of that. Yeah, it helps you. And automatically when you're flying somewhere, it helps to remind you, go to the airport 2 hours early, 3 hours early, want to be at the airport. It provides some basic information that are critical for you as a traveler. Okay, so explore Google Suite. Just come here, click. I cannot teach you all of these things, but you now know them. Click them, know them, podcasts, forms. This way you create Google Forms. Those forms you click and fill and submit your information, and you're applying for something, all of that. You can create the forms here for different reasons. All right, basics, teaching those things. Are you learning something? Who's learning something new? Who is learning something new? You're learning something new, indicate in the chat box. Let me see. Who is repenting from ignorance? Okay. All right, let us look at another important skill, which I think every business person should know. I'm sure you must have heard about email marketing, or who here receives emails from me? You should have a very big problem if you don't read emails from me and you're in my community. Who here receives emails from me once a week or every day, or anytime I send out anytime I send an email? Who receives emails from me? Okay, good. Now, I have about almost 7,000 people that read from me through emails, right? So if you are not receiving emails from me, it means you have not signed in. You have not signed into my email list. Or many of you, apart from receiving from me, I'm sure you receive emails from other companies, right? I'm sure you receive emails from other companies and other influencers and so on and so forth. Now, they use a technology, they use a digital platform to do that. And one of the most popular, that's why they call email marketing per se. One of the most popular platforms that they use is called MailChimp. MailChimp, right? So because, for example, how do I send one email and it goes to 7,000 people, roughly, and you receive the email as a personal email? That's the difference. So they use a technology, they use a platform called MailChimp. Of course, there are many other email marketing providers. The most popular one is MailChimp. So you can come on Google and research for, just type email marketing service providers. You're going to see, they're going to suggest many of them. You see, MailChimp is coming up because one of the most popular. You see, but there's seven best email marketing services for small businesses. So you can open these guys and you see the suggestions that they're giving you and just read about the various things that they do and all of that. You're going to learn a lot. Constant Contact is another one. Send in Blue, another one. HubSpot is another one, very popular. Omnisend is another one. So you open Drip is another one. Just read about these things. Again, come to the mother Google and how to use MailChimp. Most of these companies do these videos for you so that you know how to use their service better. MailChimp tutorials for beginners. So you're a first timer, come and watch this video step by step on how to use MailChimp to market. It's easier for you. Email marketing is part of community building. You see? So you should be able to know how to do this so you can send mass emails. And of course, for you to succeed in email marketing, you must have emails. So you need to know how to acquire emails. You can create a form for people to fill and submit their emails to read from you on a daily basis. Okay, so we can watch how to create a regular email campaign in MailChimp. You can watch what these people are talking about, and you are going to learn a lot. So every good business person in the 21st century, 22nd century, whatever, you must know how to do email marketing, and you can use email stuff. The next digital skill or platform I think every business person should know is using Medium. Using Medium. Medium is very important when it concerns online. So Medium is a platform where you can create content, especially for people who don't have websites. You don't have a website where you can write blogs, because Medium also contributes to your search engine optimization. If you search my name on Google, you are going to see that some of my content on Medium will appear. You see there are popular people here on Medium that you can also follow and work with them and connect to them and read from them and so on. So this is my Medium account to say, you see this content I'm posting and all of that. I share content here. It also helps to build my online presence. Okay, so just go to medium.com, sign up, and you're good to go. You see, so every business person should have Medium, whether you have a website or not, have a Medium account where you can create content to improve your your search engine presence, and of course connect with other experts where other experts can read about you and the work that you do. Medium.com, and you are good to go. Again, if you come on YouTube, how to use Medium. You see how to start writing on Medium, how to make money on Medium in 2022. Oh yes, people make money from Medium. You can make money from Medium and you know how to do that. So you can come and watch some of these, Medium for affiliate marketing, and you're good to go. As I said, my job is to show you the blueprint. My job is to open your mind to some of these things. You are responsible for the rest. Whatever you do, if you go and lazy, now you know some of these things, you go and you're lazing around and do nothing with it, now you sabi. Okay, we have seen Medium. Now I want to teach you about Angel List. Angel List. Angel List is very good for entrepreneurs. It's a platform, it's a social networking platform for why is it loading so slow? Something's wrong. Angel List for startups. Let's see. Slow. Okay, it's loading, hopefully. So Angel List is like a social network for startups, angel investors. That is, if you're a startup and you're looking for angel investors globally, you should be on Angel List, because Angel List will connect you to potential investors outside. So guess it's freezing my internet. Okay. Angel List for startups. I don't know why that website didn't work. Again, as I said, it's a platform where you can find investors. You see here on the platform, you see for investors, for fund managers, for founders, company, and all of that. So you can come here, just explore the website, and you're going to see how you can connect. So you can register your startup. You need to register your startup. That's the first thing. So register your startup, get it registered here. Very important. That's the first step. Register, write your name, all of that, country code, number, etc., and you're good to go. Investors can quickly find you, angel investors can find you. You can also connect with other entrepreneurs, learn from them, they learn from you. You stretch your network to another level. Every startup entrepreneur or business person should be on Angel List. The next one that you need to know is Startup Travels. Startup Travels is another platform that you can use to, especially for entrepreneurs. You can read about them. You see they have a Facebook group. They have been profiled on Crunchbase and so on. Okay, I'm doing Google search. So you can read about them to understand what is Startup Travels all about. This is where you meet other entrepreneurs and startup enthusiasts from over 160 countries. It exposes you a lot to different things, and you can be able to do that. See, it has 1 million plus visits frequently, all of that. I think I don't know if it's my internet or whatever is happening, but Explore Startup Travel is good. You get to connect, you know trends, you know what is happening as far as business is concerned. The next skill that every entrepreneur should know is how to build online forms. How to build online forms, very important. We saw it earlier. Google has its own forms. Google Forms is the same, where you can build online forms and all of that. You see some previous online forms for different issues and all of that. So you can create online forms for customers to fill, so that you can just collect information. You're organizing a birthday party, organizing a workshop, a summit, and you want people to register so you know how many people are coming. You collect their contacts or follow up, whatever. You create the Google Forms here. You come here, the same thing. Type form is another one that you can use to create forms. They're going to see template for order forms. People can order goods from you. Template for customer satisfaction. Template to carry out a survey. Template for business forms. Branding questionnaire. That's one thing I like about type forms, is that you get to get templates for many things. You get to get templates for, you can even get templates on how to evaluate your staff. You see, HR surveys, you can get marketing templates. You can get templates for a sign up for your service, whatever that you're doing. You can get templates for registration form, lead generation templates, sign up sheet, contact form templates. All of these templates are for you. So you can get them on type form, edit it to fit whatever you're doing, and it's going to help you. Template for education. You see, template for employee engagement. Maybe you want to do a form for your employees to fill, for you to know whether how engaged they are at work and all of that. You can preview it here, see how the template looks like. Employee engagement survey. You see how it looks like, so people can feel and all of that, and you're good to go. So every entrepreneur, business person should know how to use type forms and templates. Explore it. You're going to learn a lot. Okay, another thing that I think entrepreneurs should know is Unsplash. Unsplash, you know that there are many of you that struggle to get quality pictures from the internet. And many just go, let's say you're looking for a picture, you're designing a flyer and you're looking for a picture of young people, for example. If you come here on Google and you search here, Google is going to give you all types of these pictures, and the quality is low. When you download it to use on your flyer, the quality is low, and you can use a picture that is very popular that people already know, or somebody's picture from their website. It can lead you to problems. But Splash is very showing because I've typed it already. But when it comes to splash.com, Splash is Unsplash. Of course, we just properly call it Splash. Splash is a platform where you can have high quality, free photos for your projects. Yeah, so these are free photos that you can use for your project. So let's say you want to design a corporate event and you're looking for free photos like this. You're going to get very quality photos. You see people in meetings, business centers, people clapping. You can get all kinds of photos, people walking, discussing, all of that. So you can download them for free. You see, you can use this and design very good use this one, you can design the same thing and all of that. So it greatly helps you to get quality pictures. You just download here, or you're trying to design something and you need a background that talks about a beautiful city. Come here and you download it. You can use it for your graphic designs to have a beautiful graphics. So that's why it's good to always have a concept. Don't just go and design anything. What kind of concept do you want the flyer to communicate? And you can come to Unsplash and you look for a picture that will help you communicate the kind of concept you have in mind for your business. So you can use unsplash.com and you can do that. Even romance, you want to design a picture on romance, the same thing, see? You can pick people on dates. You can take these hearts, etc. Lovers on a bicycle. You should not go and have accident and die and break their leg that are playing love. People on the beach, all of that, people in the forest playing love, lovers in the city. So whatever concept that you want, you can get quality pictures on Unsplash that will help you to learn a lot that you can use for your business. Another digital skill that I think that every entrepreneur should be good at is Google Trends, trends.google.com. Now, Google Trends, one of the most important things in business is data. So, and for you to survive on the internet, you need to know what is hot on the internet. You need to know the hot cakes on the internet. You need to know what people are looking for on the internet. It's very important. So Google Trends can help you to know what is trending globally. Like at the moment, Chelsea Arsenal match trending, Vogue Williams is trending in Taiwan and all of that. You can see what was trending in 2020, 2021, and all of that. You come here, Google will show you, okay, these are the top trends globally in 2021. You see under food, under athletes, under movies, the movies that were trending that year, death, the most trending deaths last year, people, the most trending human beings on earth last year, trending sport teams, songs, TV shows, trending, and all of that. Data is important. Many people operate on the internet just by guesswork. They don't use any data. And let's say you're trying to work on something, you want to understand how it is trending on the internet. You can put the word here, let's say entrepreneur. You want to understand how the word entrepreneur is trending. on the internet. Or to understand this topic itself, you can click entrepreneur and you click search. Google is going to show you how it is trending in Cameroon, for example. You see, they've picked just that, using my location to give me what is trending as far as entrepreneurship is concerned. They give you the map, you see, how it's trending in April, all of that. It was entrepreneurship, the word entrepreneurship was trending so high in Cameroon. It dropped down, it was high, it dropped. Now this is March. In March, it was not that much, and then it's dropping. You see, so you get to see what is happening. You can choose what you want to see, maybe just for the past 1 week. Entrepreneurship, how it was trending for the past 1 week. You see, there were some times that it was trending and all of that. So you try to see that, and you can analyze it and make decisions. You can see related queries, who's an entrepreneur. So if you're a writer and you're writing, so you should make sure that keywords like key sentences, entrepreneur or who's entrepreneur should be part of your content. It will be attracted when people are searching for that. You can come back and you can search any other thing depending on the field that you are in. So knowing how to use Google Trends to get access to data is very important in business and the work that you do. One of the things, of course, that you guys need to know how to do is how to go live on different platforms, how to go live on Facebook, how to go live on Instagram, how to go live on YouTube, how to go live on LinkedIn and all of that. Every business person should know how to go live. As simple as this, you can click go live and create live events, whatever you want to do. Click here and you're good to go. So it's good to understand those things are self-explanatory. Knowing how to go live is very important. The next thing I want to talk about that every person should know is what is popularly called social media insights. Social media insights, which is best on a page. Social media insights. So for you to get social media insights, you track that mostly on your page. So you come here, so you can start looking basics of the insight like here. People reached, engagement, distributor. You can click further. You see these social media insights now. We are able to look at, okay, it gives you this data because you need this data to make decisions. People reached, likes, post on clicks and all of that. You can open for more if you want to, but you see 1,400 people post impressions, reactions, comments, and all of that. You need all of this to be able to know more, so you can come deeper to understand more how the post is performing. You need this to understand how your community reacts. You need this data to understand how your community reacts. Very important. But then there is another place, see insight. You see this? I hope you guys are seeing this insight. So this is showing me in the last 28 days, I have reached 37,000 people through my page. My posts have had 12,000 engagements. It's a drop. You see page likes, I have had 187 page likes, which is a drop. It means that last month, maybe I had like 200 new page followers, you see, which is a drop. So you need to understand how to use this insight and you make online marketing decisions. You can check just for 7 days, the last 1 week. Okay, in the last 1 week, I reached 13,000 people and all of that. So you need to understand how to analyze all of these insights on your business pages. So you get to understand, which of your posts are going viral the more, and why are people liking it, so on and so forth. You look at videos, how your videos are performing. You see responsive, how you respond to messages, post engagement, etc. You need to know how to track all of this. You come here, you also see the various posts, how they are performing, so on and so forth. And you see, there's a place where it indicates which time of the day. It's somewhere here, but you need to just find out. There's a place where it indicates which time of the day your posts have the highest engagement. Facebook page reach and all of that. So you need to come here, analyze all of these things so you get to know exactly how your page is performing, which kind of content goes viral the most, and all of that you need to know. The age group, very important. How many, if you look at my post, you'll see that my page, the highest number of people that are active on my page are between 25 and 34 years old. So it means that I need to now use that, okay, the kind of content I should be creating should be content for people who are between 25 years and 34 years old. The second grade of people that follow me the most is between 18 and 24. The third is 35 to 44. Very small people are older than that. And then women, 50% of the followers are women who are active. 49% are men. So you can see more about the audience report. You break it down. You now see top cities. You see Douala, Yaoundé, Bamenda, Boya, Limbe, Dubai. It breaks it down. Top countries. You see top countries. Cameroon is 80%. United States is 20%. 2.5%. Nigeria, all of that. You break it out. You understand how the audience is performing. This is data that many people don't know and they don't use it. So they just manage their Facebook pages or business pages by coincidence. You can even export this for further analysis. You can export this to a PDF, whatever, and you can use it with your team. If you have a social media team, you guys analyze it for better use, and it becomes important part of your strategy meetings. Okay, that's why some people perform better than us in marketing, because they do that. So they're showing me potential audience. It means that I can get up to 4 million people and all of that. So they're making me to spend money. Yes. So top pages, you see what's happening, all of that. Let me show you what I've downloaded. So you can download this. You see, this is what I just downloaded now about my page now. So you can download this, and in a meeting with the social media team, we're looking at this data, we're looking at the analysis, trying to understand what is happening, so on and so forth. And it helps in doing stuff. All right, who is learning something? Who is learning something? Okay, the next thing that I want us to talk about, which is an important skill that every executive and entrepreneur should know, is what is popularly called data visualization. Data visualization. It is a way to help people understand data. Like what we just downloaded from Facebook, this is data visualization, and it's a skill. This is data visualization, knowing how to convey data. Like you can use Microsoft Excel to create a pie chart like this pie chart, right? Then these are, you can plot graphs and all of that too. So data visualization is a skill. Being able to design something like this in a way people can see the data is very important. So let me see if Excel is one of those. So don't just give numbers to people. You don't just give numbers to people, but you should be good at converting those numbers in a way that people can visualize. So this is an example of data visualization. Instead of giving numbers, oh, we have 1,000 this and all of that, convert it to a pie chart, which makes people to quickly understand how to do that. And you can do that using Microsoft Word, using Google, using Excel, and so on, which is important for you to do that. Okay, so study a lot on data visualization because you will need it as a business person. Okay, let's go to affiliate marketing. Every good business person should know how to use affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is simple. You get something from me, sell, and you get part of the commission. You can take my courses from me and you sell them for 1.5 each, for example. And for every sell that you make, you get 250, you get 500 francs, and so on. And there are platforms that you can use to do, there are online platforms that you can use to achieve affiliate marketing, where you create links, where you have a personalized link. And if you use that link to do marketing, you are able to actually make some money. The next skill that I need for you guys to know is what is called digital project management. Digital project management. It is important to know how to manage digital projects. Digital project management, and actually a certified program that you can become a certified digital project manager, where you can help people, you can help experts to manage their projects. You can help those who are building websites, for example, to manage their projects, right? Good. So research more about digital project management. The next skill that is important for you guys to know is blockchain basics. Many of you have been hearing about cryptocurrency and blockchain, but you have never really just taken time to read and know more about blockchain technology. Start by downloading a blockchain wallet. Start by downloading a crypto wallet. Know how it works. It is important for you. The next, of course, you need to know is data analytics. Data analytics is very important as far as business is concerned. Let me see, where's that stuff? Okay, so data analytics is, so there is the popular Google Analytics. Knowing how to analyze data. So you can use online platforms to be able to analyze business data and all of that. You can use Microsoft Excel to analyze data. You can use any other platform that can help you to analyze data. You can use it. It's very important. Like you can use, you need to create an account to do that, of course, but Google Analytics is one of those things that you can use to be able to do that. All right. So those are some of the basic digital skills that I strongly recommend every entrepreneur and business person to master. There are many others, but these are the basic ones that when you start clicking and knowing more how it works, again, as I said, these are things that I can even teach you one in a day. But the best way to learn these things is for you to use, I've been showing you how to use the YouTube videos, and most importantly, you trying to do it yourself. Make the mistakes, you learn faster by doing that. But you see, all of these skills I've taught you, if you want to rise in business and become successful ever in this life, you need to start from the basics. You need to start from the foundation of knowing some of these skills. So I recommend you to check on that so you can become better and, of course, more excellent in growing your business in this particular dispensation. All right, everybody, that is, my laptop is free again. Questions? Okay, my laptop freeze for a moment. I don't know all these online platforms.